Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood. I was just on my way to the next delve, and look who I stumbled across. Oh, you're not looking, well, alive.
Oh, hey there. I see that you forgot about me again. No worries. Black Marsh was lovely, by the way. Lots of rituals, dark magic, and more than a few things I don't understand. Oh, I think I might be immortal now, so, thanks for that.
What happened to you?
Not sure, really. It could have been that weird ritual I was a part of, or that strange liquid I drank. Some sort of venom, now that I think about it. Lots of friendly people. I did realize something on my way back here, though.
And what's that?
I'm always asking you to come save me, but I keep forgetting to tell you where I'm going. Before I run off to this next adventure, remind me and I'll let you know.
Maybe you can take it easy and not go anywhere?
I'm immortal now. At least I think I am. So there's no need to worry. Besides, you're going to save me right as I'm on the brink of death. I wonder if the rumors of the dragons and elsewhere are true. It's close enough to look into.
Oh boy.
Just you wait! Not even fire can scare off a vampire like me!
I hope he's gonna be okay, because there's apparently only one more part to our quest.
I was tired of walking
Right?
anyway.
Blackwood. That would be most admired. Meet 3 out of 4. He'll probably be fine. Okay. I honestly wasn't expecting to find him. I was just gonna run along this road and see if I found any of the random event. Another time. I think those Deadland portals might be my favorite, like, world event ever, because they're. Did he have a robot cinch? A dwarven cinch? Good for them. Oh wait, there's a familiar voice when you run past this place. Right? Is this the place? I think this is the place. Is he not here? Oh, maybe he's in a different spot. Never mind.
Leave it to an outsider to bring a curse down upon a sacred shrine.
I completely lost my train. Oh yeah, the Oblivion portals. I think they're my favorite of all the world event stuff because they're easy to find. Well, not easy to find, but relatively easy to locate if you just start running around. There's always one somewhere. And if you really want to farm them, you can really just go inside and sit at the end and wait for it to respawn. It's awesome. And the end bit isn't that much harder than like it is harder than a dolmen. It would be difficult to solo it, but it's still pretty good. Cool. Hold on, wow, that's a big snake. Kud Avhadja. Redguard? Khajiit?
Hail, Wayfarer.
Akavir? You are an Akavir, aren't you?
Another member of the Fighters Guild.
No, wait.
Bit of good fortune at
You are
last.
Redguard.
I need a steady sword arm to handle business in this Doom Vault. Pays good. Are you willing to help a brother in arms?
Yeah.
You've seen these vaults, yes? We call them Doom Vaults. They're some artifice of the Flame Father, Mehrunes Dagon. Our Hall Steward bid my comrade, Morgaine, and I explore this one. We expected to face cultists. What we found was a war.
What do you mean?
A host of scuttling Mephala spawn invaded the vault. I don't know how, but I do know why. They seek to take something from Dagon, a blasphemous device. We can't let either faction possess it, whatever it is. So, we destroy it. Will you help?
So Mephala's here. There's a shrine to the Nocturnal over yonder. Is Clavicus Vile gonna show up somewhere here, and we're gonna have a round out of the Triad? We haven't really spoken with them since, well, I pissed them off. Yeah, I'll help.
Thank you, Wayfarer. I would fight at your side, but I fear one
Why
of
doesn't he
those
recognize
beasts
that I'm a
poisoned
member
me.
of the Fighters
I
Guild?
would only get in the way. My ally, Morgaine, carried a sending stone. If you can find her body, we can use the stone to communicate. Onsi guide you.
You're poisoned? We be alright?
It will take more than the prick of a spider kith's blade to fell Kud Avhadja.
Oh, cool name.
Once this work is done, I'll seek out a healer in Gideon, but not before.
What do you know about this device?
Very little. It's a weapon, maybe? Or a device for summoning Daedric beasts? We heard Spider-Kith whispering about it. About how powerful it is, and how it might aid Mephala in future schemes. They mentioned taking it back to the Skane in pieces.
So it's not fully assembled yet.
I don't think so. We found strange tools littered about. The kind of thing you'd find near a building site. Once you get inside, we can get a better sense of what exactly is going on, and how far they've gotten.
What's it like in there? The answer is cool.
It's difficult to explain. Morgaine and I expected to find Daedric halls and chambers, but there's much more. Vast caverns that look like they were pulled from Tamriel itself. And I can't say for certain, but I think we entered another realm.
Another realm?
Yes, a canyon of fire and stone. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we entered the realm of Dagon himself. This Doom Vault it's a place between places. I can't explain it. You'll see what I mean when you go inside.
What happened to your partner Morgaine?
Killed by Daedra. We tried to learn all we could about the device, but traveled too far into the vault. A spider Daedra discovered us as we tried to escape. I smashed the beast's head in, but not before a horde of spiders sucked Morgaine bone dry.
You mentioned she carried a sending stone?
Yes, and that's what we call them, anyway. They're magic trinkets that let us speak at a distance. We found a pair of them in an Aldmer crypt back on Somerset Isle. I don't much care for magic, personally, but these stones are too useful to pass up.
How do they work exactly?
Like I said, I'm no mage, but if you grip one of the stones in your palm, you can see the person who holds the other. What's more, you can see what's around them. If you find Morgaine's stone, I can help you investigate the vault.
Okay. I want your armor style, but it's impossible to get, because the devs are insane. The veil separating Mundus from Oblivion is remarkably thin in some places. What people often fail to grasp is that the border separating one Oblivion realm from another can be just as permeable. Hey, Deveth Fear! Turns out he's awesome, and that he's... If there's any one reason I really would like to play Morrowind, it's just to interact with him. Like I said, I am honestly considering getting an Xbox Series S just to have a nostalgia machine. Apparently you can play Morrowind on that. So there's always the possibility. God, I could play all the Fallouts I enjoy. I still don't understand why they haven't just released a... Shouldn't look that bone dry.
There you are. I'm glad you managed to make that stone work. Search the vault for any sign of this machine. If you find anything, use the stone to contact me.
You got it.
I'll guide you, comrade.
Deadland Scorpion. Oh, this place is just charming. It's a cave, it's got Argonian stuff, it's got Deadland stuff. It's got whatever the hell that is. What am I looking at?
The oil leaking from these pipes matches what we found deeper in the ruins. You've picked up the trail for sure. Keep looking.
Oh, I didn't mean to kill that spider. Well, at least now I know she doesn't freak out if I just kill a spider. I'm just going to take this way. I said I'm going to take this way. What was that? A Death Hopper versus a Spider Daedra. That should not be a contest. That's a Dremora. Okay. You know, for the inside of a cave, there's enough wind to get these wind chimes going. That's something. It's a lot of pots. I wish he told me how this place was pronounced. Porcicid? Porcicid?
Scrapes in the stone. Those Dagon beasts dragged something out of here in a hurry. Keep going. The machine must be nearby.
Okay. Ooh, I wonder if... Obviously not in this DLC, because that's going to be part of the year-long story. But I wonder if in the Zone DLC at the end of the year, we can get the Mysterium Xarxes as a furnishing, like an achievement furnishing. That would be cool. I don't know if it would be readable, because that kind of goes against the whole thing with the Xarxes. Wait. Oh, no, yeah. I always get Mysterium Xarxes and Ogma Infinium mixed up in my mind, because they're just two evil books. Hey, where did Miri go? Sometimes she just despawns, and it's the strangest
Ready when
thing.
you are. Hope we find something interesting today.
Did I? No, your report's still high. Why did you just... Okay. Spider-Kith versus Dremora, and
Work with me
Spider-Kith
here.
wins. I was wondering, it seemed like it had been too quiet for a while. You know, seeing that... Oh, hello. Seeing that Flame Atronach reminded me. I was thinking that with all the different monster helms and stuff we've gotten from dungeons and DLCs and all that, we never got one that's a Flame Dremora. We've gotten every other flavor of Dremora. Or Atronach, not Dremora. Well, no, maybe not, because Iceheart is a Frost. Stormfist is that his name? Stormfist from the Tempest Island? The Storm. The Earthgore Amalgam is an Iron Atronach. I guess we technically haven't gotten any Air or Stone Atronachs, but they're kind of uncommon types anyways. But yeah, there's never been a Flame Atronach, like, major boss. Maybe the Quarter 3 DLC will have one. That'd be cool, if it actually has flames on its head. Instead, we got Encrotz's Behemoth. Ooh, it's a big naked fireman.
Tall Papa's breaches. What is this place? Some kind of profane forge? We can't let them finish building this thing. Hurry!
Harry, what? Oh.
Ready for some
Okay, well,
teamwork?
that was 2-on-1, so I would be surprised if the Spider-Kith had survived. Oh, it's just a scuttler in the Deadlands. Why not?
I really don't like your odds.
There's a spider danger
Ready
here.
for some teamwork?
Are we? Are we into combat? What happened? That was weird. Nope, we are in combat? What's going on? Oh. Why are we fighting this Iron Atronach? Bye. I didn't feel like we were in that thing's range. Why did it even... Oh, I do not like the Watchers from the Deadlands. They're so blistery and unpleasant looking. Ugh. Can I go this way? I guess I can.
Work with me here.
Okay. Persisted. Oh, he's wearing the Deadlands Gladiator. Or she, sorry. Hard to tell from a distance. With all the red everywhere. Ooh, blue is actually painful on the eyes. Ow. Huh. Well, this is the boss. I guess we'll just walk right past you. Karzakon, the Razor Sworn. Oh, wait, he respawned. Let us fight.
Signal when ready.
They have this these things have this one great attack where they start spinning. Actually, I might kill him before he gets to do it. And he's dead. Well, they do this thing where they spin their arms all around them. Or I guess they just spin or run at you and it knocks you down. It's a cool looking attack. It's also very annoying. Man, they really nailed the feeling of exploring the dead... Okay, I can't read that note. The Deadlands in Oblivion. Like, these halls really feel like it. Wait, actually... I wanted to check something. I know that the next crown crates you can get these as furnishings, these cages, but they don't have the chain associated on top, so I don't know how you're supposed to...
Get
that
back,
works.
you fetcher!
What am I doing with this? Daedric device. Destroy.
Praise for this insult.
Okay. He sounded cool for half a second there. I guess I'll just never know. What? Do I just go... I guess I just go down? Oh! Hey, we're at the entrance. Oh, that was... Well, I'll be honest. I expected a little bit more out of that delve, but it's fine. We didn't even go to the spider... We didn't even go to the spidery bits, really. I guess the beginning part was actually the spidery bits, but it wasn't really skein, however you say it, like. Hey, bud. Oh, Mary, don't stand on the man. Mary, give him a little space.
Welcome back, comrade. Did you destroy the machine?
Yeah.
Good. Good. I couldn't leave until I knew. You did well, comrade. Better than Morgane and I, at any rate. You would have liked her, I think.
Wow, that's a full
Here's your pay.
730?
The
Wow.
Fighters Guild and all of
I
Blackwood.
only got 90 at the last
Thank you
one.
for your efforts.
Or was that the one before it?
I think I'll just sit here for a bit longer. I'd say we earned a sit down. Eh, comrade?
You alright? You don't look so good.
I'm fine, Wayfarer. Fine. Just a little winded is all. I'll make my way to Gideon soon.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Take care of yourself, comrade. And if anyone asks you what happened here, you tell them that Morgane and Kud af Hadaja did their duty. Do that for me, all right?
Are you gonna die? I will. Do you have any idea why Mephala wanted Mehrunes Dagon's machine?
I couldn't say. Dagon wants to kill us all, right? Grandi Bramia used to tell me stories about great red siegecraft dragged by giants with lava for blood. Never thought Mephala had an interest in conquest. But who knows?
You think this was the only one?
No one ever makes just one of anything. I hope this was the last of these machines, but you need to keep your eyes fixed on this. Don't forget what you saw in there.
Have you seen any more of these vaults?
Morgane and I were new to Blackwood. This was the only one we encountered, but people in Leowen insisted there are more. Some craft of the Longhouse Emperors. If more exist, I hope you do the same to them.
Well, I hope he doesn't die. I feel like if he was gonna die, they would have made a whole big dramatic scene about it, and he would be dead, but he's not. Ooh, thieves. Don't mind if I do. Was it foul water? Yeah. That's probably the most plentiful fishing type in this region. The fowl. Ooh, look, it's like... No, I was gonna say it's sunset, but it's just because we were near that place. Does that not count as a Daedric delve for Mary? It doesn't get much more Daedric than that, really. Let's get back on the main road. Maybe we'll see some funny characters.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! I can't believe this!
What the hell happened
Is
to
it
you?
really you?
What, are you telecommunicating now?
Right. So, turns out, vampires are in fact not immune to fire. Who would have thought it? And I forgot to tell you which part of Elsewhere I was going to again, didn't I? I'm so forgetful, especially when I'm in front of my heroes. I get all nervous.
Oh, you're dead.
As it turns out, I am. A shame, really. Never did much with my life, now that I think about it. But I did have some great adventures recently. Can't say I would have ever had those if I stayed cooped up back home. I learned another valuable lesson, too.
And what's that?
You've got to live your life. I mean, not just literally live it. Really experience it. Do things that make you uncomfortable. Things that make the hair on your arm stand straight up. Feel the thrill as a Wamasu chases you through the swamp.
You seem happy about this.
Truth be told, I was afraid of the world. I didn't want to leave Bravo, my home. But then I'd read tales of adventure and heroes like yourself. They'd slay beasts, save towns, fall in love. I never thought I'd have something like that.
So you got yourself killed?
I experienced more in these past weeks than I have in my entire life. It was never really about being saved by you. It was about giving myself the courage to go out and do things myself. I'm not sure I ever really wanted you to save me.
Then why'd you ask?
To find my courage. I knew if I thought you'd come along, I'd be brave enough to venture out. Even if I lied to myself. And I did it! I found my adventure! So, thank you. Thank you for finally letting me live the life I always dreamt about.
That's so sad, though. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I guess he's happy, but... Jeez, at what cost? That's not at all like the admiring fan from Oblivion. Oh my god, that character actually had depth. What the hell, man? Now I'm sad. I didn't want to be sad. How dare you? Hi?
I wonder if the supply caravan I set up will get here at a bad time. Well, at least we'll have supplies if we can't return to our posts.
Your armor's cool. Who are you guys?
I don't know what the Argonians plant around here, but it's in my nose and eyes and I hate it.
Okay. And you have nothing to say.
I have little time
Vestarian.
for talk.
Well, I assume you guys are quest related, so I'll leave you to it.
But what if we are wrong? Not even my strength can hold back an entire
Himjas!
brigade.
Just stay out of it, Himjas. We have lost too many lives already. Yours need not be included.
Himjas, I promise I'll come back and do this quest. I cannot believe they brought back Himjas from Ruins of Mazatun. That's Tun, I guess. But still, he is one of the best characters in this game. Hands down. I mean, no contest. He might just be the best Argonian character in the game, but there's also a lot of good Argonian characters. Oh, that's awesome. Because most people would never get to experience Himjas, because either they'll go through the dungeon and people will just bulldoze through and you won't get to really see his dialogue, or they just won't do the dungeon, because a lot of people just don't do the dungeons. Mimjasa. Mimjasa? Mimjasa? Hello. What armor are you wearing? I don't know what armor. That almost looks like Mazatun.
You look quite capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me? This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood. But now it houses a perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
What do you mean?
I belong to the clutch of Niswo. I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected shadow scales entombed here. But I was chased out by a necromancer called Tuma Mazath, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Disturbing the remains?
Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised many shadow scale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons. Will you help? I can pay you for your services.
Okay.
The remains of these renowned shadow scales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and destroy them.
Oh, why burn the remains?
While it is true that the souls of these shadow scales returned to the Hist long ago, their remains still deserve peace. Their bones need not become puppets to a madman drunk on power. Burning them is the only way to prevent that.
Why are these 3 shadow scales so important?
They were closer to Sithis than most, each powerful in their own right, buried here to honor their path in life, which is why I came here to begin with. But when Tuma Mazath disinterred them for his own gain, he dishonored their remains.
What's the Clutch of Niswo?
We have also been called Nothing Speakers. We are a fellowship that honors Sithis and the truths of the Void. We all speak different words, but our purpose follows those lessons. One must first apprentice under a mentor before joining our ranks.
Do all Niswo perform last rites for fallen shadow scales?
Each Niswo is different. I choose to honor Sithis by ensuring that the unavoidable truths, such as fear, death, darkness, and change, are not compromised.
Why do you need to burn these shadow scale skeletons?
While it is true that the souls of these shadow scales returned to the Hist long ago, their remains still deserve peace. Their bones need not become puppets to a madman drunk on power. Burning them is the only way to prevent that.
Okay. Blood Run Cave. The Dark Brotherhood has many roosts. Like birds, we seldom nest in them for long, and when we fly, something else happens.
Time is a force of change.
Oh, right, this was the cave with the cool glowy stuff everywhere. I'm looking for a skeleton, I guess?
All prepared.
It's not you. They're not just bone flayers, they're necrotic bone flayers.
Tuma Mazath already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them.
Okay, now wait a second. I literally just...
May these bones find the emptiness
I
of
did
the void.
totally just burn that skeleton. Now, unless I'm wielding it, like, what's the burning point or melting, or the incineration point really for a skeleton? Isn't it like well over 1,000 degrees or something like that? Or am I misremembering? I don't think I'm going to carry that on a torch. Although I guess this is Elder Scrolls. You can technically like call down the power of the sun in some places. Okay. We're going this way. I always thought the Bone Flayer name was an odd choice, because aren't they technically the ones who have been flayed? They're skeletons. They have no skin. Or is it that they're skeletons now and they're going to flay the skin from... I guess that's what it is. They're going to flay your skin. That would make more sense. This is the wrong way. Oh, here's the Sky Shard. Right. And there's a Flesh Atronach, because why is... Oh, I actually made a funny post about that on the Elder Scrolls forum. Was that they've done... What was the order? Storm Atronach crates first, then Flame Atronach, then Frost Atronach, and now they're doing Iron Atronach. Actually, at the time of this recording... Or not the time of this recording's release...
But now I'm going to.
It'll be the day after this. Iron Atronachs
will not have these remains.
But I said maybe if they're doing all the Atronachs as themes, maybe skip the flesh ones. I don't know how
All that is
thrilled
created
people would be if
must
lumps of meat in the
eventually
shape of a
be
horse
destroyed.
were
Ready
running
for some
around.
and then renewed. The cycle is unbroken.
I'm interrupting this guy's very deep speech about the cycle of life and death. Okay, this way. We're almost there. Oh wait, are we gonna go to the part of the dungeon that like was locked off? Or it wasn't locked off, but there was like no reason to go down that way.
They're coming for us.
Let's see. If I was a... Ooh. Is this one of those annoying they keep spawning type things? Oh! Oh, someone's having combat over there. Or is that, I guess that was Miri entering combat over there. That's not what I wanted. I would like to get one, just one painting.
The skull of this shadow scale is missing. I think I know why.
Why?
The piece of destruction.
Why was it missing, Meme Jasa?
We successfully destroyed almost all of the remains, but the shadow scale with the missing skull is cause for concern. I believe those remains once belonged to Ajum Shay.
Who?
A shadow scale who was said to have plucked out his own eye and sealed a powerful necromantic gem within the socket. It granted him the power to see lost spirits. Tuma Mazath must have taken it in order to conduct his ritual.
What do we do?
If I am correct, we must locate Tuma Mazath's ritual site. If he used the skull and the gem inside to power his ritual, it should be nearby. We must make sure to destroy the skull and finish our work.
How does the gem...
Let us hurry,
oh, sorry.
before the
I keep
chance
cutting him
is
off. He
lost.
takes so long to talk. How does the gem help?
I am not certain, but I believe Tuma Mazath either knew about the gem previously, or sensed its power when he unearthed Ajum Shay's remains. The necromantic properties of such a gem would likely be a great strengthening agent to any ritual.
How can you be sure the skull will still be nearby?
A ritual of this magnitude would take time to prepare. Tuma Mazath would need to find a place to ready the necessary components and use the skull as a focal point. Should we find the ritual site, the skull will most certainly be there.
Okay. What the hell's a Blackwood?
Signal when ready.
Oh, it's like a mage of some kind.
The skull must be here somewhere.
At least I was finally... It didn't happen until the very last delve I went to, but I found delve with treasure chests. To Amaza. Oh, there's another treasure chest right there.
You will not stop.
Bet they never solved that.
They are mine.
Oh wait, you're the really annoying one, aren't you? Oh, maybe you're not? No, yeah, you are. Yep.
Here, let's combine strengths.
Why can't I use their synergy? Wow, you have a lot of health, actually. You have... Or you have a lot of resistances, I guess? Why is this delve boss is like way overpowered for a delve boss?
Work with me here.
I need you to die so I can get that treasure chest before someone shows up and steals it. Seriously. Oh my god, this is such an annoying boss. Why does he have these crazy... He seems a little overtuned for a delve boss. Whatever, give me this chest. Give me the chest. Give me the damn chest. Thank you, for nothing.
It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
Oh, I guess we're not going all the way there. I'm betting it's easier to go out this way and just meet him at the front, so that's what we'll do. So then what is it? There's a whole... Look, there's a whole nother path through here. I didn't even go down that far. Maybe we come here as part of the story? I should make a note when I come out of this cave where I came out, so maybe if I do have to come back here, maybe I could just come through this way. Be a little less of a nuisance. Oh, speaking of the Dark Brotherhood, there's a tooltip. Oh, you're here now? Oh, and I can't go back. Wait, Miri, move for a second. Can I not go back in? Oh, you can't go back in through that way. Oh. What staff is that? What is this staff? Oh, wait, it's just like a nice staff. It's like one of the nicer staffs, just she's using electric. That's right.
The Shadow Scale's remains are destroyed, and we are triumphant. Thank you, valiant traveler. I could not have finished this task without your help.
Will the spirits of the Shadow Scales be safe now?
Indeed. Your actions ensured those remains can no longer be exploited. I am sure were their spirits still present, they would thank you for your efforts. Allow me to extend a more tangible gratitude. Here, for your help. Before we part, allow me to offer you some wisdom. Remember, as you journey through life, all things must pass in order to begin again. Knowing this simple fact eases pain and suffering. Learn to let go, and what was lost will be reborn.
It's honestly not bad advice, but, you know, it kind of loses the meaning when it's from a guy dedicated to Sithis.
I will carry on, as is my purpose as a Niswo. I cannot say for sure where this responsibility will take me next, but change is the only thing that is guaranteed. Whatever path I walk next will be different from the one I walk now.
I wish you luck.
And to you as well. I cannot say where my responsibilities will take me, but I do hope that one day they bring me to you again. It has been a great pleasure. Sithis the Changer is honored today, and the cycle continues.
I wonder if there's any overlap significantly with Sithis and Mehrunes Dagon, because he's also like the avatar of change, amongst other things, but I guess Sithis is more of like the natural cycle of change. Really death, but I guess the whole thing. Whereas Mehrunes is change via destruction. So there's one other quest I want to do while I am in this episode, because it's probably almost done. But when I was running through the Deadlands, I came across a body with a note, and it had a quest. And I figured if I left that there and didn't start that quest, I would never find it again, because the Deadlands are random. So I picked up the note. It told me to bring research to the Mages Guild. We're looking for Orthus Pontanian.
Something
That's
you
not
need?
what I wanted to do. Thank you. Pontanian. Pontanian? Ooh, this is nice. How do I find Orthus? Oh, this might actually be... I'll have to look at this place for pilfering things. Hello, Orthus.
Out with it. I'm too busy for pleasantries and dribble at the moment.
I found Vinus in the Deadlands. He left you a note.
Vinus? He's dead? How? No, he wouldn't want me to mourn when there's still work to be done. This letter mentions a stone. Hand it to me. Carefully.
Is it dangerous?
You found it alongside body of one of the best researchers the Guild has ever seen. Vinus was a very tenacious man. If this thing killed him, it's definitely dangerous.
The note said the stone could be an instrument of Mehrunes Dagon.
If Vinus says the stone was linked to the Prince of Change, I believe him. He was always right. It was incredibly annoying. I'm going to miss that. Thank you. As terrible as the news is, I can't imagine what not knowing would have done to me. I'll look into this strange stone immediately. It'll give me something to focus on with everything that's just happened.
Why did Vinus go into the portal if it was so dangerous?
When reports of the portals and the cultists started coming in, Vinus packed his bags. He couldn't sit idly by and wait for more news, even after I asked him to. This is the first I've heard from him since he left.
Do you have any more information about the portals?
Unfortunately not. Or at least we don't yet. More researchers have gone through the portals. Maybe they'll be luckier than my Vinus was. Between their findings and this stone, we will be able to uncover what Dagon is planning. We have to.
Do you have a theory about Mehrunes Dagon's plan?
What I know is that I lost someone today. Someone who died trying to get this device into my hands. I might have theories later, but for now, I need to figure out what Vinus died for without the influence of my own theories. I owe him that.
Well, aren't you noble? Ooh, yes, there are in fact a lot of lootables in here, it would seem. Oh, you psyched me out there for a second. I saw a blue plan. Ooh, that was actually not bad. Neither is that. Okay, well, that's it for the delves. Hopefully, unless there's another delay, the next time I record, the update should be out, so this should be a nice crisp 60 frames, better draw distance, yada yada yada. Who knows if it'll actually be noticeable, but noticeable. But we'll see. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.